me and my mom have this argument all the time because I'll sit here. I used to when I was a lot more not set up, bro. I'd be broke for weeks, like barely eating, and she would cuss me out because it's like, why do you have to do that? And it's like, bro, it's the
So
man, it's the man's for like, yo, I'm gonna handle it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna make it happen. If I put myself here, let me figure it out. And then you get to a place where you find a woman like Wanda, you are for your husband. Maya is for my guy Glass. Where
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Maybe I won't try 10 times. Maybe I'll try 2 times to figure it out. And if my
Yeah.
two don't work, yo, then I'll voice it. Hey, I can't quite figure out the solution to this, or I'm having a hard time dealing with this. Help. I know
mm,
it's
About a year or two ago, I had gotten horribly frustrated with somebody that I worked with. And so I vented to my old battalion commander, my old command sergeant major, and I was going in. I was going in. And once I finished, my battalion commander, it was a woman, and she was like, "What, Sergeant Glass? wh- Why did you let it get this bad?" And
hmm
all I could say was, "Well, I was trying to fix it. I was trying to fix it. I was trying to get through it. You know."
hmm
Which and ladies, look, I'm saying that being honest, and it's not always the right answer, but that's our makeup.
yeah.
That's our makeup.
well, as a woman, I'm here to tell you that that shit's stupid. Stop it.
Hey, we're not gonna be completely perfect.
Yeah.
It's some flaws y'all got to deal with.
We're
hmm
all human, and we're all dealing with life, and no relationship is perfect. Nothing is perfect.
hmm
If somebody coming off like they got a perfect relationship, somebody getting beat or somebody cheating and somebody ain't happy. There is no perfect relationship. Period. You got to figure this shit out together because we're flawed humans. We're
hmm
flawed, and we just trying to figure the shit out together. Literally,
I
there
think
is
this,
no that's perfect. It may be a good relationship for the both of y'all. Hey, hey, hey! I hate that shit. I really do. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
It's interesting. I don't know, but
Because when
it's like you what you're aware of it, which is the best part.
homeboy say the exact same shit that I said, and he like, bro, you right, mother.
hey,
Hold up, talking about. We're not gonna act like you can offer this solution to women too. It's kind of like the same thing. Like, hey, I always ask though, do you want me to respond or you just want me to listen? You want me to give you a solution or you
All
just
this,
want me to listen to that?
we always want you
Because n-
because
nah,
we want
sometimes
seriously.
because like I'm the older of so I got my mom, me, my sister, and they are what they say like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. That's them too. So I'm like the person in the middle that when they go at it, one it, I'm getting 2 phone calls back to back, and I'm gonna answer the first one, hello, and while I'm talking this one, the next one gonna call, and I'm like, all right, on the phone with your mom, on the phone with your daughter, call you
yeah,
right back.
yeah.
But I can say, yo, do you? I can give you the solution. So men and women both do it.
But y'all
It,
do it more. Y'all do it
we,
worse.
We
I'll
just don't voice it. Like we're just going to be in here first, and then you see it on us. I'm fine. Actually, I'm not fine. I'll figure it out though. And it's like, well, I could help you. I'm sure you could, but I'm gonna try to figure it out first.
No, I'm a pusher. I'm like, what's wrong? Nothing. It's clearly something wrong with you. I can see it on your face. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm good. What's wrong with you?
That could be frustrating. I could imagine.
I'm like, just tell me what's wrong. Then I'm like, and then if you don't say nothing, I'm like, okay, I'll leave out the room 5, 10 minutes. I come back. You ready to talk?
Sometimes we're not.
But then you
Sometimes.
gonna be like, well, fuck you. no,
Yo,
No,
yo.
sometimes you're not, and
not
ladies, you gotta be ready for that. You gotta be ready
Sheesh.
for that.
and
We're
now you
not
problem.
always ready to talk. Maybe we've maximized the amount of words that we're gonna use for that day, and it's gotta wait.
I don't know. Well, you know me and words, so I keep an abundance of words. I love words. I talk and write and do all kind of shit all day.
Yeah,
That's just me. I love words. and I'm gonna use them all the time. You might not even want to know how I feel at that time, but I'm gonna tell you.
Mm. But it sounds like you got him. You have him figured out though, because you're like, hey, I know I'm gonna ask him. He's gonna say 9 times out of 10, he's gonna say nothing's wrong. But you're like, well, I'm gonna give him 10 minutes. I'm gonna walk back in there. I'm gonna ask him, and then your response may be different. So it sounds like you know your partner.
Yeah, I do. I
Yeah,
do.
which is beautiful.
Yeah,
We just got to get everybody else there.
that's bae. That's husband.
Yeah.
They've invested in each other. They deserve it.
Oh my gosh.
How tall is he?
That's it.
How
That's a good
tall is he?
6'4".
Yeah. See, listen, man. That might be a problem too with some of y'all negative experiences. Y'all stay in these women start dating these 5'9s, 5'8s,
I know the
5'10. It's a little it's a little more concentrated. It's a little rougher.
the short kings are out here on the rise, though. The short kings out here doing it.
Are
Yeah,
they? I don't think they are. I
no,
don't think
seriously.
they are.
Oh, women are into short kings now. Like,
Well-
seriously.
Well,
I mean, me, I've always been into the taller guy. You got to be at least 6 feet to ride this ride.
Glass was like 6'6", man. I met this man. The man was
golly,
the
man,
man was a giant. All right. He was a giant. He was running the classroom.
3.
That man was 6'6". I swear Glass was like, man, he was up there, man.
No, he's just
yeah, I'm wide.
they grown big in his family. Yeah. Like my dad is not tall. But both of my brothers are over 6 feet. My brothers are 6 feet over.
Are they married?
My brothers?
Yeah.
One is married and the other one is in a committed relationship.
Look, there you go. So that might be what it is, man.
How are you?
You know what?
I'm 6. I just made the cut.
I'm gonna check.
I'm like 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out because that's
Mm.
that's something that I never really thought about. I've never really had that issue.
Yeah, I mean, for me though, honestly, like I couldn't date a guy shorter than me because I think I could beat him up. That's just me.
What the hell?
You already know.
How you want to beat him up?
I do. If you're short, I feel like I can beat you up. Like if you're my height and shorter than me, I feel like I could fight you, and there's nothing you could tell me to do or
It's
ask of me.
Or you could like pick him up and like spin him around and his legs be in the air. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah,
Get 'em-
yeah. Because I'm average height. I'm 5'6".
Set them up on the counter.
Mm-hmm. And then my feet swinging. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm scared of that.
And that's a deal breaker for sure.
Take
That is
control of the guy. Yeah, it's taking control of these short kids out here.
Just saying, it's just something about being able to walk up to my man and I can just don't have to stand I don't have to stoop or nothing, but I gotta look up to talk to him.
Yeah.
That does something for me. Like, or when I give him a hug, my head is like at his chest area. Like I like that.
That might be the key.
Feels though. I feel like I can beat your ass. No, I'm joking.
Dang. Well, maybe that's the thing. I don't know. But let's push forward. We've been on here an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Let's get final thoughts popping in here. Let's get some final thoughts.
Too much.
Pushing it over real quick. And since Shaw, it's your first time hopping on, man. I talked to you about the podcast when we first met in SIFDIC. It's a course that we took together. That's where we met.
It does sound crazy. Oh, she said excuse me. I thought she was saying like, hey, yo.
It does sound crazy now that I said it out loud. And not everybody knows what that acronym stands for. But it's an instructor's course for the militaries, for the Army, to be more precise. So, but since this is your first time on, we'll let you get your final thoughts out about the topic. 4B movement. Is it relevant to America or anything? Any final thoughts that you wanna leave everybody with?
Listen, man. Leave that shit in Korea, man. All right. Simply put. All right. If I could tell you what to do, if I could leave you with anything, you'll operate from a place of love, man. I think and I'm always speaking to black men and black women, yo. If we do that and try to come together, I think that's my final thoughts, man. Just operate from a place of love and let's work together. Isolating or going that way, leave that shit in Korea. Keep it real with you.
All right. Juan, what you got? You and your fancy drink.
It's gone, and I'm sad.
Hey, that's spectacular though, cuzzo.
It was. I mean, whatever works for you, man. Of course. I mean, be respectful of each other. If that's their choice, respect their choices. Just respect each other as a whole in general. I think respect goes a long way, and then it takes us a lot further. And as always, though, do not forget to brush and floss at least 2 times a day. Super duper important. Oral health is overall health. And don't forget to see your dentist at least every 6 months. That is so important. Don't come to see me when your mouth is hurting and your teeth is hanging on by a thread. Come before then. We can save them. But those are my final.
Come on now, Toothless. Don't you do that to people. Tell them, Wanda. So my final thoughts is, and this is as a whole, because again, I didn't totally disagree with the sister. I'm looking at us as a culture, right? As a society first, as a society second, but as a culture first. And what I hope we learn how to do is actually stop allowing others to define us and give us what our pain should look like and how we should interact with each other. We need to pull back from the norms of American society as it's been dictated and retransform that whole aspect and tell people what our definition of us is and what it looks like and how we feel about each other, right? Like I tell my kids, and I've said it here on multiple different occasions, you define who you are and you make people act accordingly.
Mhm.
When we've done the opposite of that, we've allowed media to tell us who we are. We've allowed the bullshit music to tell us who we are. We've allowed all these external facets, influences, and dictates of life tell us who we are, but we've not pushed back and say, nah, I'm not accepting that. This is who we are. This is what I am. This is who we are as a culture. This is who we are as a people. And this is how we will decide and choose to actually interact and deal with each other. Every time there's an issue in any other culture, the first society, the first culture that they come to get to assist in their issues is us. And we're left without actually being able to have that same assistance from those other brothers and sisters that we've helped to push ourselves forward. There comes a time where we have to actually put each other first, honestly and truly. And then we make everybody act according to what we've decided we want to be, look, feel, and be defined as. So, and do it in love, you know. So as always, be the reflection of love that you want to see and be good. Be good to people. Be good to your family because your family needs you. You need your family. So those are my final thoughts. Shaw,
Yes,
my
sir.
man, thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, man, I appreciate you for letting me join, man.
Absolutely. We're here every Friday. Hey, next week is going to be a beast.
Uh-oh.
Next week is going to be a beast. And all I'm saying is if you a stepfather or a stepmother, hop in on this conversation. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to push it out early.
Hey, appreciate it.
Early. So y'all can get in on this. It's going to be something to talk about. It's going to be something to talk about. That's for sure. That's for sure.
It's looking like that's where I'm gonna have to go, man. At this point, man.
So thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you decided to be here with us tonight. With that being said, God bless and
Sexy Red for president.
No, God, no, please, no.